Let's kick things off with a wild stat, shall we? In 2025, adult daycare costs can range between $50 and $125 per day. Yeah, it's quite a spectrum. Choosing the right care option is not just a big step emotionally, but also a serious financial decision. Whether you're planning ahead or making calls for a loved one, understanding these costs is a game changer. Now, time to unravel what adult daycare is all about. Picture it as a social club with healthcare flair. These services offer care and companionship for our older folks who need a hand during the day. It's a blessing for families and caregivers needing a breather. Think art classes, music therapy, social shindigs, and even fitness vibes, all under the watchful eyes of pros, ensuring health and nutrition. Costs vary though. Different centers offer unique services, some diving into medical care, while others focus on social activities. Specialty programs like dementia care are out there too. My uncle needed one of these services once, and trust me, figuring it all out was like piecing together a puzzle. But asking for a detailed list of services up front made life way easier. All right, so what's the going rate? About $70 to $90 a day, but that's just the national average, folks. In urban areas, with all that hustle and bustle, prices could spike to $125 per day. And in smaller towns, you might catch a break with rates around $60. It's the classic story of supply and demand at play. I vividly remember messing this one up. Underestimated costs hit us hard. Peeking into the factors that affect those costs, here's the scoop. The level of care changes everything. Basic supervision? Not too pricey. But throw in specialized nursing or medical care, and yep, costs escalate. The location's a big one too. Swanky places can tag on premium extras, like gourmet meals or fancy gardens. It's tempting, but you gotta weigh these against what's actually needed. Hidden costs, they pop up like surprise guests. Transport, meals, specialized activities, all potential extra charges. One time we almost signed up for a center without realizing we'd be shelling out extra for special events. Close call. About easing that financial burden, Medicare and Medicaid can help, though Medicare's options might be a tad limited. Some private insurance, especially long-term care insurance, can ease the burden too. My cousin checked this out. Turned out there was a lot of assistance available once we knew where to look. Community programs might offer financial help. Worth checking them out, believe me. Want to save some cash? Consider part-time programs if all day isn't necessary. Sometimes families go full hog when they could be okay with something less intense. Comparing centers can also open room for negotiations. Who doesn't love a bit of a bargaining wiggle room? Tweaking the schedule and being savvy about what's needed can cut costs substantially. In short, navigating adult daycare costs in 2025 might feel daunting, but it doesn't have to be. Understanding what factors are in play makes the process less frazzling. Don't forget those community resources and always explore options. Ready to make that choice? Your loved one's well-being definitely deserves it. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts or experiences. Drop a comment below. And hey, if you found this useful, hitting that like button really helps out. Subscribe for more insights, and let's continue supporting each other on this journey. Cheers.